Hello everyone, welcome to another livery competition video. I'm going to do it very similar to last time with a slight change towards the end. So obviously I'm going to go through the liveries. They're right in front of me. I can start in a second. Well, they're not right in front of me. I'm at 29th of November, obviously, and it's for December. So I'm going to go through the entirety of December where the tag of Tidgney was used. I'm going to look through them all. I'm going to fast forward it, obviously, for you folks. So, you know, you don't have to watch me look through it for about an hour or two. But I'm going to go through each one individually. You'll see that. And then we're going to pick out the top 10, as we did last time. Now, with the top 10, we're going to look at both the side profile and also above, because I know there's a few issues where people wanted to see the above. I'll try my best to have a look at the above of these, but we'll have to go from there, to be honest. We'll play it by ear. It's a little bit difficult because obviously in the normal livery editor, you can look from above and all that lot. In the viewer, you can't. It's a bit weird. But we're going to go from there. And then if you want to get involved, just listen at the end of the video for what the theme is for January and the usual tags. Let's jump into it then. Let's actually have a look at some of these Christmas-themed liveries for the December livery competition. So all done then with the Christmas liveries, or at least having a look at them. And I have gone a bit over the time here. I thought I'd just double check if anyone was slightly over. Just one. So I'll accept this for now, but you know, we'll go from there. So one thing I noticed is that a couple of people have done on multiple entries. So I'll pick the best one this time, but in the future I'll just pick the latest entry. So just be careful of that. Obviously it's one per entry, otherwise we're going to get people putting 50 in and we'll be here for a fortnight. So remember, it's normally one entry. But now I've got the hard decision of picking the top 10. So obviously this is a video, so we're going to jump straight to that top 10. It might take me a couple of hours, but yeah, let's jump to number 10 right now. In at number 10 then, it is Papa01020 with this Mini. Now, why is this Mini P10, you're wondering? Well, look at the colours, look at the grille. It's got the Christmas lights on the front grille. I absolutely love this. I did love the pleb in the white bit. I thought I contrasted very well. Let's have a look at the livery and in a little bit more detail then. It's really hard to get on top of the car, so I did struggle to do that in any of and all of these liveries. You'll see that later on. But look at it, look at the colour. The chrome red really sparked off straight off the bat. I loved this straight away. The wheels being green, Christmas, obviously Christmas green, red and green contrast very well. We've got the Christmas tree there with the presents of snowflakes on. Very well done. I love the fact you added the Christmas hat to that. The Tidgasm emote, of course, the emote which is available on YouTube and Twitch, of course, as well. Oh, what fun it is to ride. And we've got the Christmas lights going from the front to the rear of the car. A very nice livery indeed. P9 then, who is P9? It is Blue Dragon 1359, and the critical reason for the P9 is the snow globes on the front. The only person to incorporate snow globes, as far as I was aware, across all the liveries. Apologies if I missed one, and literally that goes on there straight off the bat. Now this is very much themed around females, as you can see, but Family Guy is on there as well, and so is Scooby-Doo, which you can just see right there. If we go around to this side of the car, you can see the Family Guy scene right there. Now I don't watch Family Guy, but I know Family Guy enough to know that is a scene. We've got nice lovely bells on the back as well. Really nice lovely. Love the colours, by the way. And I just think the snow globes really add to this. Like if you were racing in this car, the snow globe, your attention's drawn to the snow globes, like straight off the bat. So it was nice. We've got the candy canes there as we now jump to P8, which is Nismo here with this Lexus RCF Group 4 car, and critically the Rudolph was the reason why this ended up in the top 10. It made me laugh straight off the bat. The first person I think to incorporate the Rudolph, especially when I was going through it, so I go from oldest to newest. It's really awesome to see that. Really nice scene here, proper Christmas scene, full on. We've got the shooting star, the only person I think to put the shooting star on. We also have, go around to the other side, we've got the Rudolph, of course, I've talked about, but we've got Gingerbread Man there, just being gingerbread man. I can relate to that very well. Really, really, really nice livery. We've got obviously the anime kills. We've got the cottage, the snow falling down, the presents. It's a really, really, really good livery. I did enjoy this one, so well played. And thank you for submitting that. And happy holidays on the back. I missed that. How did I miss that? Happy holidays on the back. Let's head then towards P number 7. Who is in P number 7? It's Andy Evo 432 with this Mini, which you have seen recently because I raced in this livery very recently in the Nations Cup. It's the Mini Vision Gran Turismo, and what a cracking livery it is there. You can already see it there. The wheels got me straight off the bat here. Incorporating that green, both Minis getting the green on the wheels. Really, really, really nice. We've got the Santa laughing at the snowman. We got the presents on the back. No presents left in this vehicle overnight, just so you're aware. And we have got a lovely incorporated number plate as well. The S4 NT8. That's literally how a British number plate would look, if you are wondering about that. Now on the bottom there, we've got Amazon, Sellotape, Gran Turismo, YouTube. Most of my life, to be honest, in a nutshell right there. Well played with that. And I thought it was very, very smart of Andy. I don't know if it was on purpose or not, to put the Mini Vision Gran Turismo car in, knowing it was a future race and knowing it was straight after the livery competition finished. And that's why also it ended up in a high position in the top 10, because it was smart. We head to P6 and we go to Yummy Clan here. Now Yummy Clan did do 2. Abandoned his first one and went with this one, which I loved. We've got the Elf Workshop race equipment on the back. Now, very particular to the Ford F-150, of course, because they're known as trucks in America. Well, a workshop truck, it complements each other very well. Now, critically, look at the design. Its whole design is a sleigh, which is amazing. That was a really good idea. You got the presents in the rear where it should be in the pickup truck. Very smart, honestly. I love the fact that you did that. We've also got, obviously, a few tags of Tidgney here. My old logo was used by quite a few people. A few of you were very, very smart to go back and grab hold of the old Tidgney racing there. Very clever. We've got Santa Worldwide Delivery, of course. It goes worldwide. But a lovely, lovely, lovely livery. I love the ingenious of the presents and the sleigh. I thought that was superb. Absolutely superb. We've got Elf. And obviously they've got the workshop that we saw earlier on the back. Oh, we noticed the reindeer. I missed that reindeer as I was going through it. I spotted it all the time. So here is the best I could do in terms of getting an overlooking camera. And it's GTSV Critty in P5 then. Now this livery, borderline with how Peggy 18 it goes, but it's hilarious and I think it looks good, which is why I put a second camera on here just to show it off, because it looks very good at night in that chrome green. Let's have a look at the livery then. On this Mercedes as well, this made me burst out laughing, because look at that. Me doing the point and then the snowman at the end. Peggy 18, but it's brilliant all the same. Look at this livery. So we've got a pig on there. Obviously we all eat pork at Christmas, or gammon. You eat all sorts of Christmas. Very, very relatable there. We've got the snowman, of course. We've got an angry Santa on the back riding a reindeer. Happy days on the side. Obviously that's the most common thing I say on this channel now, along with Narnia, which someone complained about, of course, which I have no reason Or I wonder why, I don't know. But even so, a brilliant livery. Let's head then to P number 4, which is WA Legend. Now, look at the front of this Mustang. This is why it's here. It was unique because he's used the idea of the Mustang double line across the bonnet, across the top, and put a Christmas theme as the line. It's a brilliant idea. I love this idea. I really did. Let's jump to the livery then. And look at the front. So we've got presents, we've got the baubles, we've got snow globe as well. Going across the middle, following that line that would be there. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Merry Christmas clause on the back there. We've got Penguin and Santa. And Rudolph. Rudolph made a reappearance, but this was a later on livery to that. So I don't know if he had a look at what had already been submitted. Maybe, I don't know. Who knows? We've got the driver name across the top there. I love the line. The line won it for me straight off the bat. I was like, oh, genius. Absolute genius. I want to use the Mustang in the next race, to be honest, just to show off that line. Brilliant stuff. Remember, these liveries are all available in the spreadsheet below. You can check them all out, and the last submissions as well. As we jump to P3 then, with this Honda Integra type. Oh, now you're probably going, why is it P3? There's not a lot on it, but I thought this was a very, very unique design. It differed from everybody else entirely. And it's Futurama based. Look at that. We got the robot Santa Claus on the front. Ho, 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 in peace. Remember, in the program, he was very much a Terminator-like initially, destroying everything. But look at the green and the white. Look at how it follows the shape of the car. All aspects, the windows, the rear wing, just everything about it. It follows it very nicely. And as I say, it's unique. It really is unique, as we just saw the message on the side there. On your naughty asses. Ho, 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 Merry Christmas. Honestly, I loved it. At the minute I saw it, I was like, this is easily top 10. Easily top 10. And it came in at P number 3. Brilliant livery. Thank you so much for that submission. Right, we're going to P2 now. This is a controversial one, because it's last time's winner. It's Psycho Killer 69 in P2, and the title of this livery is Tidgney Saves Christmas. So we will have a look at it in full detail. It's a glorious livery, this. There's so much detail. Again, very similar to the Halloween one, but I'll explain the winner in a second. We'll focus on this P2 entry for now. Let's jump to the livery then. We have Santa splattered on the front. Very good idea, that. Very good idea. We've got the Fugu, of course. Me pointing there. We've got the Grinch. I'm surprised there wasn't a lot of Grinch entries, actually. We've got Bart on there as well with the elf sign. We've got all sorts on there. A Christmas tree with a face. I think it's got a face anyway. We've got Mr. Hanky, the Christmas poo on there. I think that's the only entry to have Mr. Hanky on there. Brilliant, brilliant entry, I've got to say. Merry Christmas with a Santa hat on. The Santa being splattered on is brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I'd say this is a controversial P2 because I think a lot of people would put this at P1. But we're going to jump to the P1 livery now, which is by 2's 182, and it's with the RCZ Group B car. And this is an interesting livery. This was one of the earliest entries submitted, so a lot of people saw the ideas here. And critically, if you look on the side straight off the bat, we have driver names. Now, this was the first person to put the driver names on. R and N for the reindeer, and then Santa Claus as well. The winglets are brilliant. Look how big the winglets are. You can really get something in there as well with the mistletoe and the bells. But look at the scoop. This had me thinking Christmas straight off the bat. A scoop, snow, Christmas. It all makes sense. And that's why this has ended up as number 1, because it also incorporated the red and white theme. Most people went with the red and green, blue and green, snow. This is candy stick, candy cane, perfectly in there. We've got the old Tidgney Racing in there as well. This is a brilliant livery. Absolutely brilliant. And this is why it ended up number 1. It was one of the early ones. It incorporated stuff so quickly. We've got Santa going across there as well. Brilliant livery. Absolutely thank you for that submission. Thank you so much for all the entries. You should all have been put in there, and it was all good fun. So what is the next competition? What is the next theme? Well, it's racing. It's a racing game. So why not do your favourite racing teams? So that's what the theme is. Your favourite racing teams. So whether it's Williams F1 or Renault F1 or BTCC liveries, the Volvo from the past, for example. Let's do designs around your favourite racing teams, and let's get them on your potentially favourite cars. Maybe they link somehow, but that is what it's going to be. Make sure you type in the description what team it is for, because I don't know every team that has ever existed, and also then I can give a bit of background as well. It could be any team, by the way, any motorsport that you like. And it can also be esport related as well. If you've got a favourite esports team, then go for your favourite esports team. You've got a favourite real life team, go for your favourite real life team. I'm not going to favour Lazarus team entries. Don't you worry, folks. I just want to go off the design, the feel of it, and how good it looks. So, once again, all you got to do is tag it with Tidgney, and I will go through those entries. Remember, one entry only. Do not put 5,000 entries in. Pick your best and go from there. And I will only take your latest entry. If you submit multiple, I'll go with your last entry. I will not just pick what I think is the best one, like I did for this one. But that's going to be it for now, folks. Thank you so much for entering this competition, as always. It's always good to show off your skills and talents, far better than me. And I'm going to see you in another video or live stream once again very soon.